Survivors of alleged abuse at the hands of a University of Michigan doctor spoke out about their experiences and their decision to sue the school. They're demanding an Attorney General investigation into U of M's handling of Dr. Robert E. Anderson's sexual abuse that went on for decades. 3 men who suffered abuse from Anderson shared their stories in Ann Arbor this afternoon, some for the first time publicly. The lawsuits accuse the university of failing to remove Anderson despite multiple complaints against him.
And what happened here was a 30-year lie. The best and brightest of this state, were savaged by Dr. Anderson. And we know people in the university in positions of power knew and did nothing.
Anderson died in 2008, and Nessel says the statute of limitations on his crimes have likely run out, which begs the question, what can Attorney General Dana Nessel actually do? In response to today's call for her to take action, the Attorney General held a roundtable in Lansing, and as Fox 47's Alexis Ware reports, she outlined the steps to justice.
Because of that, I cannot and will not consider any request to investigate the University of Michigan without a binding commitment from the university to waive all privileges, including the attorney-client privilege, and to fully cooperate in whatever law enforcement efforts there might be.
Attorney General Dana Nessel says she can't begin investigating the sexual abuse allegations at the University of Michigan until the university agrees to cooperate fully. She says if that happens, then the investigation will begin, but not without some hurdles.
The perpetrator here has been deceased for quite some period of time. I'm not saying it wouldn't be challenging, but certainly it's something we could still do.
In a statement the University of Michigan sent to Fox 47 News, they stated they have agreed to share their independent firm's report.
If the university were to waive its privilege and fully cooperate, we would still require an appropriation from the legislature to fund our investigatory efforts.
The Attorney General says her office has asked for State House and Senate approval of a $1 million investment into the investigation. That's the same amount of additional funding used in the Larry Nassar investigation. She says without it, they wouldn't have the resources to move forward, but she's hoping for a chance to investigate.
Even though I love the University of Michigan and they are my alma mater, I can assure you that we would be completely objective in terms of any investigation into this. And if anything, I want my university to be the best that it can be, and that means to be a university that we can send our sons and our daughters.
The Attorney General says her office has learned a, quote, significant lesson from its investigation into Michigan State University. She says MSU's ability to uphold attorney-client privilege denied abuse survivors of any sense of closure.